Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am your host, the #1 Vikings fan extraordinaire, Adam Boyer. Today we're going to jump right into the video, go real quick. We are doing my second mock draft of the year, possibly my last, or maybe my second to last, I don't know. I might make several more mock draft until the NFL draft coming up in April. Should be a good time, not going to spend too much time elaborating or explaining many of the picks. We just got to get through it quick, and so hopefully the video doesn't end up being like 20 minutes long or 17 minutes or whatever the last mock draft was, because y'all don't want to sit around watching me forever, I would suppose. So let's get started. Number 1, we have the Jaguars still taking Travon Walker, defensive lineman, Georgia. So Walker is one of the most versatile defensive linemen in the draft, and I was very pleased after my last mock draft to see other people start projecting him as a top 5 pick. And so yeah, I'm sticking with that pick for the Jags. Number 2, we have the Detroit Lions taking Aiden Hutchinson. Hutchinson is arguably the best player in this draft. Lions take him because they need help everywhere. Number 3, the Texans get another weapon for Garrett Wilson. I just spoiled it. For Davis Mills, they take Garrett Wilson, wide receiver, Ohio State. I don't think I said the schools for the first two guys. Sorry about that. Number 4, the Jets get more offensive line help. For Zach Wilson, they take Evan Neal, offensive tackle, Alabama. Number 5, the Giants go Kayvon Thibodeau, edge rusher, Oregon. The Giants take maybe the best player on the board right now in the draft. He's more of a boomer bust prospect, but they need help rushing the passer, and he can provide that. Number 6, the Carolina Panthers select Kenny Pickett, quarterback out of Pitt. As much as I would like the Commanders to be able to get him, I don't think that that he's going to fall to them, and the Panthers end up taking possibly their future franchise quarterback, at least they'd hope so, in Kenny Pickett. Number 7, the New York Giants select Ikem Ekwonu, offensive tackle, North Carolina State, trying to get more offensive line help for Daniel Jones. Number 8, the Atlanta Falcons go Chris Olave, wide receiver, Ohio State. Until I looked at their depth chart, I did not realize how sparse the Falcons wide receiver core. Their number 1 wide receiver right now is Olamide Zaccheaus. Yeah, they need help. So they take Chris Olave here. Number 9, the Seahawks get some offensive line help for whoever their starting quarterback is. And they go Charles Cross, offensive tackle, Mississippi State. Number 10, the Jets go Ahmad Sauce Gardner, cornerback, Cincinnati, helping to beef up that Jets secondary and defense. Number 11, our very own Washington Commanders select Jameson Williams, wide receiver, Alabama, getting some more weapons for this offense. If he ends up, and he is again more of a boomer bust prospect, but if he ends up playing really well and adds another weapon to that offense for Carson Wentz, this Washington offense could actually be legitimately scary this coming season. Number 12, the Minnesota Vikings go Kyle Hamilton, stopping his slide, the safety from Notre Dame. He and Harrison Smith would be a beautiful safety combo. Number 3, the Texans go David Ojabo, edge rusher, Michigan. This is a very close call. I was battling with myself if I wanted to go Stingley or Ojabo here, because Stingley would go very well with Desmond King. However, they go with David Ojabo to help rush the quarterback, help beef up their defensive line. Number 14, the Ravens get some help for Lamar Jackson, go Drake London, wide receiver, USC. Number 15, the Green Bay Packers, trade alert, with the Ravens to ensure a wide receiver. They trade up as the wide receivers are being taken quickly in this draft, and they select Treylon Burks, wide receiver out of Arkansas. I'm sorry, I think I said a trade with the Ravens. I meant a trade with the Eagles to ensure a wide receiver. Number 16, the Eagles get Derek Stingley Jr., cornerback out of LSU. Number 17, the Chargers go another cornerback, Trent McDuffie, cornerback out of Washington. Number 18, the Saints go wide receiver here, Jahan Dotson, wide receiver, Penn State. This might be a little bit of a reach, but in my opinion, the Saints definitely need wide receiver help, so they're a little bit desperate, and they go ahead and take Dotson here. Number 19, the Philadelphia Eagles take Kenyon Green, the very versatile offensive guard out of Texas A&M. Number 20, our second and last quarterback to go, the Pittsburgh Steelers take Malik Willis, quarterback out of Liberty. The Steelers in this mock are thrilled to have Malik Willis fall to them, and they take him without hesitation to get a dual threat quarterback. Number 21, Devin Lloyd, linebacker out of Utah, goes to the New England Patriots. Number 22, the Philadelphia Eagles again after that trade with the Packers. Get George Karlaftis, edge rusher out of Purdue, helping to beef up that defense and get after quarterbacks. Number 23, the Arizona Cardinals select Tyler Linderbaum, offensive tackle out of Iowa. The Cardinals' offensive line really is not that great. Linderbaum is pretty versatile, and he can move around and play pretty much any position you need him to. I don't know how good he'd be at center, but offensive guard or tackle, I think he can do either one of them, and so the Cardinals select him here. Probably he would be playing tackle, though. Number 24, the Dallas Cowboys select Nakobe Dean, linebacker out of Georgia. Just like in our last mock draft, the Cowboys get the linebacker. Just like in our mock draft, first mock draft, the line. Just like in our fifth draft. Just like in our last mock draft, the Cowboys select the Bulldog. Number 25, the Bills take another offensive lineman, Trevor Penning, offensive tackle out of Northern Iowa. Close call between him and Linderbaum as to who would go first. The Bills need help at offensive tackle. Penning can provide it. Number 26, the Tennessee Titans go Bernard Raymond, offensive guard out of Central Michigan. Let me just say, I think this might be a bit of a reach for the Titans, but they're so desperate for offensive line help that in this mock, they go ahead and snag Raymond in the first round, because he would not be there all the way at their pick in the second round. Number 27, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers go Jordan Davis, the big, fast, do-it-all defensive tackle out of Georgia. He can stop the run, he can rush the quarterback, and the Bucs take him here to help beef up that defensive line even more. Number 28, the Packers select another defensive tackle, DeMarvin Leal, out of Texas A&M. Packers desperately need someone on that defensive line to complement Kenny Clark. They get him here. Number 29, the Miami Dolphins select Brandon Smith, linebacker out of Penn State. Again, maybe a little bit of a reach here, but the Dolphins need linebacker help, and he is a pretty good prospect here. I don't know if I myself would consider him a true first-round talent prospect, but the Dolphins need linebacker help, and they're going to get him here. Number 30, the Chiefs, just like in our first mock draft, get Jermaine Johnson III, edge rusher out of Florida State. Number 31, the Bengals select Zion Johnson, offensive guard out of Boston College. The Bengals continue to make their offensive line even better. It's going to go from being a weakness this year to last year to maybe one of the best offensive lines in the league this upcoming season. Number 32, the Super Bowl winners, the Detroit Lions, select Kaiir Elam, cornerback out of Florida. They need help pretty much everywhere. They're going to try to make their defense better, and Elam can help that. It was a tough call between Elam and Booth. I think Booth will go early in the second round if he is not taken in the first round. But I gave the edge to Elam here. So that's about it. If you want, you can leave a full, mock draft for me in the comments if you want, or you can just leave a couple players. Make sure to let me know if you have any comments whatsoever. Put them down there, and I will at least see them, and I'll probably reply to them if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I am the Vikings fan. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here. Thank you very much appreciated. Thanks again for watching. I'm the Vikings fan, and I'm out of here.